What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down why Tesla's absolutely exploding right now. What's going on with the overall news that just came out for Tesla, what's happening to the overall market, what you should be watching for as time progresses. But let me just say that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Webull and deposit $500, you're guaranteed 20 free stocks. You deposit $25,000 or more, you're guaranteed 75 of them. The offer ends very soon in just one day. It ends tomorrow, so check it out before they run out. Anyways, Tesla's up currently over 13%. It's gapped up and it's continuing to push. We have this resistance at this 191 area. Breaking this would open the doors all the way up to the 194s, followed by 200. The notorious 200 could be coming if Tesla keeps on breaking this resistance. So I'm going to break down why is Tesla exploding like this, what news came out, what's happening to the overall market. So Tesla is soaring after it blew past a key hurdle to rolling out FSD in China, and it came after CEO Elon Musk made a surprise visit to the country. So remember in my video from yesterday, I was talking about how Elon Musk ended up going to China and people weren't really expecting this. This wasn't really announced, and this was very, very surprising. So I said that his move there was a good move because of the fact that, first off, you have to understand what's happening in China with all the competition and such that's been going on. On top of all of that, we have some big news that just came out. So Chinese authorities on Sunday tentatively approved the Austin, Texas-based Tesla's plan to launch its FSD technology in the country, according to many different media reports. That is some very, very big news. There's also been more news that it has gained access to Baidu's navigation and mapping services that allows them, once again, to be using that technology to map it out and then start incorporating FSD technology over there. That is once again very, very big news. The driver assist technology has been available in China for about 4 years, albeit with restricted features that limit its capabilities due to concerns over data security issues. Musk is once again, he has been looking for approval to transfer data collected from China abroad to train its algorithms for self-driving vehicles. And that's what's been going on so far. He's been trying to do this since 2021, and finally the news has come out, which is very, very awesome. Right over here, there's also this deal that we've been talking about with Baidu, giving us access to China's internet giant mapping and navigational technology for the FSD features. This allows Tesla to tap into Baidu's mapping service license, which is a requirement for intelligence driving systems. And this gives them a lot more abilities to drive around the public roads in China. That is very, very big news for Tesla. That's huge news for them. So, with FSD potentially opening up in China, you can't forget the fact that that's once again a multi-trillion-dollar market. This is just going to be great news for Tesla. This technology will be very, very useful, and it's going to allow for so many huge things. So for me, it's very, very bullish news. That's why Tesla's absolutely exploding right now. We're currently at 191 a share, still trying to push, but we have this resistance to be watching for. If we break through this, we could keep going. And that's why Tesla's up the way it is. Now, let me just be kind of quick with this part. For Monday, April 29th, we have the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Index coming out. That's for today at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 11:30 a.m., we have the 3-month and 6-month bill auctions coming out. So look for some volatility after the first 1 to 2 hours of the trading for the day. For earnings, we just had SoFi announce their earnings. Later on, we have Paramount, and don't forget we have big tech earnings later on for the week. SoFi did all right when it comes to their earnings. They actually ended up beating when it comes to EPS and revenue, and their guidance was pretty good. They raised their full year guidance to about $2.39, to about $2.43, with net income also increasing, showing lots of continued growth. So great news so far. The market is also up overall. We're starting to see big changes over here, especially with Apple announcing its earnings and Amazon and the others. And we're continuing to see Tesla just continuing to push very, very nicely. So we're going to be watching to see what happens with all of these other milestones. Good news has been coming out. So now let's just talk about the charts before I upload this video. So for Tesla, we're continuing to climb. This is bullish. It's been just pushing and pushing and pushing. Can we watch to see if we can get all the way up to 194.75 is our next target? I think we could go all the way up there. Breaking that would open the doors for 200. So watch the 194 to 195 area is our next resistance. We're currently shuffling in the 191. So let's see if Tesla could hold above 191. If you hold that, look for 194 to 195. Eventually 200. Losing 191. If we fail to break that, we could return to 188, followed by 186 and then 184. I favor Tesla trying to continue to push. It's still looking bullish right now. It's still showing life, and the share price has potential to go all the way up to the mid 190s, if not 200, if it keeps on breaking out. So once again, Tesla's a monster, is continuing to pump for SPY. However, I just want to say that SPY is also looking pretty good. When I show you guys the chart like this, I mentioned to everyone that for SPY, one concern I do have is the fact that there is like a rising wedge-like structure, but there's no sign of this kind of like playing out just yet. And overall, we're holding up very, very nicely. So if we could break past 510, this 510 area is our resistance. SPY could easily go up to about the 512s, then 515s. So I think there's potential in SPY to go higher if we break 510. We're currently at 509.8. If we reject off 510, we're going to return all the way down to about the 507s. But if anything, we are looking a bit more bullish. It looks to me like SPY is trying to push past 510. If that breaks, we're going to be looking for a much bigger move to the upside. For the QQQ, it's the same thing. This is testing 433. If we manage to hold above this and keep breaking out, look for 435 basically. And if that breaks, 437 is coming. So I see potential for this to go to the mid 430s if we keep on breaking out. If we reject off here, we have a gap to fill. It could take us all the way down to 431. There's a big gap to fill at 431 if we end up rejecting off 433. If we break through this, we're easily going to 435, and it looks to me like it's trying to break out right now. So I'll be watching just for confirmation. For the QQQ, not the QQQ, the Nvda stock, we're on a very, very nice uptrend right now. It's approaching this resistance. If we manage to break past 888, I expect it to go all the way up towards 900 very soon. If we reject and lose 867, though, there's a risk of this dipping down to the 850 area again. So we have to try to hold 867. As of right now, we're holding up nicely. This also kind of resembles an inverse head and shoulders. Are we going to retrace a bit towards 864 and then bounce? We'll just have to wait and see. But overall, there is still a potential for this to push higher. We have a nice uptrend being established. We dip a little bit and then try to continue to push for 900 very soon. We still look bullish. For Apple, we're also breaking out amidst some bullish news as we're approaching earnings. We're seeing more buyers stepping in. We're going to be looking at this resistance at 174. If that breaks, 175 plus is coming. If we lose 172.5, we turn back to bearish. Overall, I'm going to be looking for a push towards the mid 170s. 175 is a real possibility off this very, very bullish looking structure. I could see this thing try to break out towards the mid 170s, so the chart is still looking bullish. With that being said, guys, Tesla's continuing to pump. Tesla's looking very, very strong. We're going to be watching to see if Tesla can get to the mid 190s. So far, the share price is looking bullish. Let me just pull up our 4-hour time frame before I end the video. We are looking pretty strong on Tesla. 4 hours looking very, very good. And we have this big imbalance to fill all the way up towards 200. So I think Tesla could go all the way up there if we continue to hold up and we continue to push. So 200 is a real possibility. Tesla could push even higher. Watch and see if it could hold above 191. And if that's the case, I'm going to be looking for 200 very soon. Tesla is a monster. It has so much potential. And I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you for listening, guys. I'll see you guys in a few hours. And peace out.